Isn't it obvious?
Well, I need more than that.
Well, I'm digging them out, but I... Butterfly.
You better get off the ground, buddy. The dogs will run over you. Come here.
Oh, he does.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Ants.
I gotta.
That means it's moist as shit.
Yep.
Well, that's gotta come up.
I'm so excited. The dogs are gonna come in. Don't matter. Dogs! If they figure it out. No. Nothing stops Jigs. Oh my gosh. I'm going to the back. I'll do a tour in a second. Stand up. Look at me.
Hey.
We have bought an RV! So today, me and Big Daddy are going to give you a little tour of our latest acquisition. Okay, we're charging. So we have room to walk around. Our camper comes complete with slide. And Big Daddy's going to hit the button. The dogs, it's not going to bother. They're out running around. It's not going to bother the dogs, right?
I have no idea.
Do I need to go outside and keep them away from the slide? It's not like it's fast. It's going to bump them in the head, right? Or pinch them. All right, go. Damn.
The answer is the slide does not work without battery.
Nope, does not work without battery.
Okay, let me go grab a battery.
Okay, hit the button. Nope.
No bueno.
Okay. Okay. Hit the button. Ah! Look. All of a sudden, yeah, it gives it so much more space. It's not in a hurry. Dun 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 dun! And the slide is out!
That's it.
I can't believe that I'm standing in a camper. We win. What is this? Is this April? So it was when? Last. We've had it.
We
6
had this.
months?
We've had this before. We had my truck.
We had. I don't know when that it was.
December.
December. So August, we really started talking hard about goals. What do we want to do? Free time, just blah blah blah, just the talking. And we decided we wanted to do some camping, some traveling. And on a whim, I was like, let's sell my Harley and use that money on a camper. He gets a bright idea. Starts poking around. Comet made it up in here.
Yeah.
Starts poking around and finds a guy in a neighboring town that's willing to trade his camper for my Harley, title for title. Too good to be true. Let's check it out. And we did. We did it. So we got this. So what we have is a Prowler. 2013 model.
2012.
2012 model. 28 feet long.
Nope. It's a model 27 BHS, BHP, one of those. It's the one with the slide.
How long?
33 foot.
33 foot long.
Tongue to bumper.
Okay.
So the inside's about 30.
So, without further ado. So as we walk in the front door, you saw the slide go out because it dramatically makes so much difference. But with the slide out, you can actually... He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
That's not how you go from one chair to the other.
Oh, it's a little dark in here, and I apologize. We do have the lights on, but there's our couch. Folds out to a bed. Yes.
No.
No, just a couch, which I'm not. Oh, it's got storage.
Underneath.
Great. It's got storage.
That
Storage up
turns
top.
into a bed.
This turns into a bed, but we're gonna pull this out.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna stand. Wait a minute. Sorry. I'll never be a director. So as you walk in the door, if you make a left, kitchen, there's a little room, dining area, bathroom. As you turn to your right, there's this like little supporting wall thing with a TV and a radio and more storage. And then up here is the bed. We're thinking about seriously getting rid of this. Don't want a TV when I go camping. I don't. It's too much of a distraction. The whole point of going camping is going out and seeing things and exploring things and our time.
Oh, buddy, you were full of slobber.
Yeah, he's so excited.
Yes.
So we're gonna definitely keep the couch.
Are we?
Yes. But this is gonna go, and we'll probably put two like recliners here. We've got a big mildew problem. This is all mildew here, of course. Same, we go into the bathroom. There's a mold and mildew issue on the floor, which we can clean up. But this is like straight up a real bathroom. I mean, that's not a camping toilet. It's a real toilet.
Porcelain.
And a sink. And a stand-up shower. Which, I don't know how many people, like I'm not a camper. In a camper, this is the first thing for me. But the one thing from being in campers with friends in bathrooms is typically the toilet is in the shower. It's like all in one thing, and that's gross. This was a big sell for me. Then, moving all the way, comment. This is like, I don't know if you got kids. It's like their bedroom. This is coming out, and this is going to be like an office. So as we travel, if James
Office laundry room.
Office laundry room. We've got a little washing machine that a friend found and gave to us, which is great, which would fit right here. So that will go there. And then obviously kitchen. Nice kitchen. Oh, there's tons of storage. That's where he pulled the thing out from under, the thingy.
Directly accessible outside.
So there will have to be modifications if we pull this out, but that's not going to be a problem.
Little box over there.
Yeah. And then standing with my back to the bathroom, look how much space. It's just ridiculous. But if you see here, I don't know that we can take the wall completely out because it's probably a support. But I would much rather take the TV out and put artwork there if I have to leave that. Leave the radio because it's all about music, but that TV can go.
Floor's got to come up anyway.
The floor's got to, yeah.
We'll get to all that.
And then up front, the ceiling has got to be fixed because there's nothing. So that would be up in front of the bed.
There's a piece of wood missing
There's-
up above.
Yes, which is damp, which is why we have ants. But if you look in here, you can see the mildew issue here from moisture. That's the bad part, especially in the south with something that's not air conditioned. You're gonna have mold and mildew straight up.
And I've got a dehumidifier. We just need to run an external power outlet that actually comes into the camper, so we can run that full time. That way it's always on. You're not taxing the air conditioning or wearing that out. Because from what I understand, RV air conditioners cannot be serviced. They can only be replaced.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so you don't want to run that all the time. When it goes bad, it's bad. But we can put a dehumidifier in here and just cycle out the water, make sure the air is nice and dry all the time on the cheap.
So we have a lot that we need to do. It doesn't all have to be done at once. Obviously, we got to get the mildew out of here.
There's a lot of little things like the, damage to corners and stuff and visual stuff that we'll get to.
That we will get to. But the mildew's got to go,
Yep.
which is why that's got to come out.
Yep. Some of the walls have to get pulled out towards the front of the bedroom to fix that piece of wood, and also to see what's behind the actual paneling in the actual structure of the trailer. In the beams themselves, are they okay, or do I have to replace them?
Yeah.
And if we replace them, can I replace them with steel or aluminum instead of wood? That'd be nice.
Something that'll last longer.
Yeah.
And so today's April 14th. We're leaving for Bonnaroo
2 months.
June 11th.
Yep.
So basically we have 2 months
Yep.
to get this done. So we're going to take you guys with us.
2 months weekends.
Forever!
Forever! Plugged up the little dehumidifier. I don't know if it's going to work real well. It's small. We might need something a lot bigger. It was like 20 or 30 bucks on Amazon. The Moisture Maniac.
Yeah. So now we can see does this work?
Yep. And hopefully that'll start pulling water out. It's got a little bucket in it. I'll grab it. So this is a little unit. Little tiny version. It's got a bucket in the back here.
Okay.
And so what I'm planning to do is drill a little hole
I think you can get out if you come in.
right here and just put in a fitting, so that'll drain constantly into the gray water tanks right into the sink in the RV. So that gives us many gallons, and I won't have to change it every day. If it works, it was pretty highly rated, so we'll find out. I suppose there's an outlet right over the sink in the bathroom too.
No!
All the dogs are learning to come in the camper right now.
It's too noisy for Nude. Too much vibration on his feet.
So once this is done, hopefully we'll have a little less humidity. The other thing that I brought in here, since we're cutting out storage, we're trying to put it in smarter places. This little guy just puts end caps on your back bumper, and that is big enough, as the picture shows, supposedly to actually slip your sewer hose into, so we don't have to store that in
That's brilliant.
right in that little spot under, that we're going to take away. So all the space we take away, I'm going to try to reincorporate outside. I'd like to get an old pickup truck toolbox and mount that on the tongue.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That'll give us quite a bit of storage space, plus of course the bed of the truck. I'm going to build a little tonneau cover out of plywood and the tarps that we got wholesale.
Yeah.
So we've got a hard surface there we can store stuff in. And we've got our generator, which is this guy down here. If you can see it, kind of, maybe.
There you go, you got it.
That's one. So that is a Champion dual fuel, and it is only ever, I got it secondhand. Somebody bought it, as is normally the case in North Carolina for a hurricane.
Yeah.
And they didn't need it. They lucked out. So that was awesome for them, but it's only ever been run on propane to maintain it. I ran it for a couple hours out here. Worked great. And that's what's going to get us through Bonnaroo. So we need to test that really well and make sure it can run for, long hours, and the break-in maintenance is
You do gas
done.
or propane?
All propane.
If you have an RV and you're traveling and you have propane tanks, you have to basically route differently than you would, like, how do I say this?
On the highway.
On the highway, if you have propane, you can't go through tunnels. So for us to go to, Tennessee from here, there's tunnels, right? So we have to reroute ourselves because we can't go through the tunnels with propane.
If you've got propane.
If you have
I
propane,
think, if you get an RV GPS, so we're looking at those pretty hard.
Yeah.
We want our propane tanks.
One thing we learned, yeah.
Because that gives us 30 gallons. There are two 30-gallon tanks out there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's an extraordinarily long run time for this generator. That should get us through a couple of days without a problem. we're not going to use it for showers. Bonnaroo's got the showers and everything there. It's specifically going to be for, you know, running the air conditioner in the...
To sleep in, because you're up all night dancing, you know, and as soon as the sun comes up, by 7:30 you're baking in your tent. Yeah. So we won't even turn it on until, you know, like 5 in the morning. Yeah. And then nothing's going on before noon anyway. So we'll just sleep all morning in the cool.
That's it.
And then run around.
That's the hope. So, but the propane, the RV also isn't set up, as far as I know. You know, we got it secondhand. I don't have manuals or anything. I haven't seen any external propane connections, although why that's not a thing. You'd think that'd be on every RV, so you could hook up like a grill, you know, anywhere you go. But I haven't seen one, so I'm going to create one. I'm going to plumb one in so we can hook up our generator. Also thinking about making a rack for the tongue. I got a bunch of old steel I picked up from an old warehouse, and making a rack to actually hold the generator so it's not inside, it's actually outside and secure, so we don't have to worry about it walking away or anything, which isn't a concern really at Bonnaroo.
No, but we never worry about anything at Bonnaroo.
But other places, other festivals and stuff we might want to go to.
We go to Bonnaroo, we're like, we seriously are ridiculous at Bonnaroo. We lock our car. Sometimes we don't even lock our car because the windows are down in it all the time. Yeah. And we just leave everything out. We have had no issues at Bonnaroo, straight up, like nothing. But then if I go to a campground, so if we go some KOA or Good Sam or whatever, stuff is going to be locked up. It's just ridiculous. Oh my God, Rose is going to try and come in.
But the other thing with the generator is simplicity.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've already got a diesel truck. So if it should run either on diesel, or we already have propane, so it should run on propane. One or the other. You know, adding a third fuel just seems like a bunch of extra work. It's nice to have the option, but realistically I'd prefer to keep as few kinds of fuel around as possible.
Big Daddy has definitely done all of the researching of things.
I wouldn't say all.
I'm just...
There's a lot to learn.
I'm just here to be pretty.
And she does it so well. So some of the other cool stuff we're probably going to experiment with is, of course, solar. You know, we use solar on the farm a little bit. I'd like to use it in the RV. There's a lot of good how-tos out there on hooking up a solar panel, but there's a lot of questions that I was left with. You know, things like, you know, can I leave the solar panel hooked up while I plug into shore power and the converter starts generating energy? You know, stuff like that. Do I need an A/B switch? If so, how would that get wired? All that fun stuff. You know, we're not going to be living in it. It's really just a couple of times a year, maybe more if we get lucky. So it might not be as big of a concern for us.
We're not going to be living in it yet.
Yeah. There you go. But we're gonna redo this whole thing too.
Yes, yeah.
So we want to, we've seen a lot of people doing really clever things on YouTube. We want to do it too because it looks great. You know, redo the floors, paint, pull off the blinds, redo the blinds.
Oh yeah, these are ridiculous. I'd rather, instead of blinds, have little curtains.
Yeah.
This is little shears or something, because these are ugly.
When I'm kicking around doing some simple experiments, just getting like a heat meter gun.
Yeah.
Where we can take the temperature off of the insides during direct sun, and take it off like the roof vents, the air conditioning, anywhere there's a penetration in the skin of the body, you know, where the insulation isn't going to be so good. That way, it'd be really cool if we could get one of those FLIR cams. That'd be neat, and just take a look at where the heat is and where it's going.
Yeah.
And then we could take this and actually identify where these hot spots are, and try different things to mitigate it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. We got some stuff to do.
Yep.
Experiments.
Oh, I see. Ah!
Stuff.
Yes!
Right on.
Ah! Don't.
Adventure. Day one.
Day one. We shared it with you. We can't wait to share more.
Absolutely.
Remember.
Be peaceful.
Be kind. And share your adventures with your best friend.
Yes. Always.
And we'll talk to you soon. No! I'm trying. Oh! ladybugs. Okay, hang on. There's comet slobber.